Let us turn to some more conversations or information you included in your summary from July 15th of 2019. Okay. So if you could look at the next slide, I think it's noted as slide 16, and take a look at this. Now, this is the same exhibit that you prepared in summary for court today?
Yes.
Okay. And just so the record's clear, this summary is a summary of what?
It's a summary of content from two iCloud accounts, Lori for Style at iCloud.com and LollyTime at iCloud.com.
That was part of the evidence submitted obtained by the investigators containing the defendant's communications with people.
Correct.
Okay. Now, if you could take a look at the next slide, and we'll go through just these two on the 15th. Can you tell us why you included these two messages?
Yes, I included these messages because they were a reference to the relationship between Chad Daybell and Lori Vallow, and there was a statement from Lori Vallow about the status of that relationship.
Okay. If you could just read into the record, please, so that it's clear, what are the text communications between Chad Daybell and Lori Vallow that you included from July 15th?
Line 2827 from Chad Daybell to Lori Vallow. I know you won't get this text for another hour or so, but my love for you is overflowing right now. I just want to hold you endlessly. You are my wonderful best friend that I can't live without. Line 2826 from Lori Vallow to Chad Daybell. And yet you are so sad. Missing you. Just landed. Gotta get to work.
And so why did these two particular texts amongst the thousands that you saw catch your attention and include in the summary?
It discusses Chad Daybell's statement that he can't live without Lori Vallow, and she responds, and yet you are.
Why was that relevant for investigative purposes?
Objection, Your Honor, calls for a legal conclusion.
My question was cut off, Your Honor. I said, why was that relevant for investigators' purposes?
And I'm objecting as it calls for a legal conclusion.
It's overruled.
Thank you, Your Honor. You may answer.
It was clear to investigators that the relationship between Chad Daybell and Lori Vallow was a driving force behind the crimes that have been alleged in this case.
Turning to some conversations on July 18th, and I believe these go on for a few bits, but could you take a look at them? Why did you include these particular communications?
This slide and two or three slides after this slide contain a text string between Chad Daybell and Lori Vallow regarding the fact that Charles Vallow had changed the beneficiary of his life insurance from Lori Vallow to another individual. I included this because it was pertinent in terms of potential financial motives in this case.
If you could, starting with the lines on page 17, could you take a look at those and read those into the record?
Yes. Line 2706 from Lori Vallow to Chad Daybell. I just got the letter from the insurance company saying that I am not the beneficiary. It is a spear through my heart. Who do you think he changed it to? Brandon, or probably Kay. He left nothing for JJ. Line 2705 from Chad Daybell to Lori Vallow. Wow, that's terrible. There's no way to find out. Line 2704 from Lori Vallow to Chad Daybell. I might be able to see when I get his computer on Sunday. I could check the emails sent to the insurance company. It will show change of beneficiary. He must have done it recently.
If you could continue on to slide 18, read those as well.
Line 2703 from Chad Daybell to Lori Vallow. It seems you would have had to agree to the change. Maybe your name was forged. You should have a good paper trail to prove it. Line 2702 from Chad Daybell to Lori Vallow. I love you. This is terrible, but it is probably another step in bringing down the Gadiantons, especially Brandon. Line 2701 from Lori Vallow to Chad Daybell. Nope, he can change it anytime he wants. He's the agent, and anyone can change their beneficiary anytime with their own signature. I'm thinking it must be K. Line 2700. From Chad Daybell to Lori Vallow. It will be interesting if it got changed after he had 2 bullets in his chest.
And continuing on this line of summary.
Line 2699 from Lori Vallow to Chad Daybell. I don't think it could have. You can't change it after the death date. They would review that. Line 2698 from Chad Daybell to Lori Vallow. Yes, I'm thinking Kay as well. She is probably freaking out that you got those computers. I'm going to shower and give you a blessing. I'm eager to get home so we can talk. It really will be okay, my love. You are wonderful. Line 2687 from Lori Vallow to Chad Daybell. So I talked to the insurance company. He changed it in March. So it was probably Ned before we got rid of him. They can't tell me to who, of course, but it's done. I'll still get the $4,000 a month from SS. Line 2683 from Chad Daybell to Lori Vallow. When you get out of the temple, please text this phone. I'm home alone until about 3:30 your time. I love you so much.
Now, you indicated that you included this in your summary of the text because it discussed potential financial motive for various crimes.
Correct.
Okay. Let's go back and look at the sort of beginning of this text communication. And why did you talk about getting the letter or include getting the letter from the insurance company saying that Lori was not the beneficiary? Why did you include that text?
I included that because it was apparent that Lori Vallow was surprised to find out that the beneficiary had been changed.
Okay. And turning to the next slide, was there anything significant to you about it is probably another step in bringing down the Gladiatans, especially Brandon? In your review of all the iCloud records in context of the entire investigation that you were part of, did you understand what that meant?
Yes.
What did that mean?
Gadiantons is another reference to the Book of Mormon. The Gadiantons were a secret society, a group of robbers, evil people. So when the phrase Gadianton is used, it's simply identifying someone as being evil in this case, or also in this case, Brandon Boudreaux.
Okay. And why would the inclusion of Brandon Boudreaux in a conversation about Charles Vallow's life insurance money have any significance to you in the investigation?
I would object because it misstates the evidence that's actually been presented. There's no reference to Brandon Boudreaux.
I'll sustain the objection.
Okay. Why would the reference to Brandon in the text at line 2702 have any significance to you as it's inserted in a text conversation about Charles Vallow's life insurance?
That particular line in and of itself isn't terribly significant, other than we know from the investigation that marriage was also in a tumultuous time, but it was a text in a series of text strings one following the other. So I included it in amongst this series.
And what, if any, significance was there to the conversation about he can change it at any time? I'm thinking, and ending with, I'm thinking it must be Kay. Did you know who Kay was?
Yes.
Who was Kay?
Kay Woodcock, Charles Vallow's sister.
And turning to the line 2687, what, if any, significance in the investigation was there to a conversation about $4,000 a month from SS?
That's an indication that Lori Vallow would still receive that amount of money on a monthly basis from Social Security.
Okay. And as of July 18th, 2019, had Lori Vallow yet started to receive Social Security from JJ or for JJ from Charles's Social Security account?
Not at that date. That took place a little later on.
And yet it's referenced in line 2687.
Correct.
And that text communication about anticipated Social Security funds was on July 18, 2019, from Lori Vallow to Chad Daybell.
Yes.
Okay.
Third ring answer.
Funeral home.
Hello, my name is Sarah. I'm assisting them with their calls. How can I help you today?
We just had a death in the family, and we really don't want anything but a cremation, and then to send the cremains to a family in Louisiana. Just a simple, nothing other than a cremation and sending him to his family for a service in Louisiana. So, is there any way to know a ballpark price on that?
Yes, and I'm sorry for your loss.
Thank you.
Okay, let me transfer you over to the director who can assist you with the pricing. What is your name, please?
It is Chad Daybell.
How do you spell the last name, please?
Dabal, Daybell.
How are you related to the person who passed?
I'm his nephew.
And then also, this is for the Valley of the Suns in Chandler, correct?
Yes.
Thank you.
Yes, he lives there in Chandler. I live in Iowa, so I'm just trying to help out.
Oh, okay, thank you. Yes, what is your uncle's name for reference, please?
He is John Dayball.
And last name?
Well,
Yeah.
Dabal.
Okay.
The same. John. Uh-huh.
Does he have a middle name?
Myron.
Myron?
Yeah.
And Chad, what is your phone number in case we get disconnected?
Yeah. This number, 515, I don't actually know my own number. Let me look real quick.
Thank you.
Mhm. 515-402-0143.
Thank you. Is he at a nursing home, hospital, or residence?
He passed away in a hospital. I don't know the details. I'm just calling.
Yeah, it's just for to know, because sometimes it's different if it's a residential or hospital or a nursing home. Okay.
Thinking they're sending him to the medical examiner. I'm not sure. I should have had more information before I called. I'm sorry.
That's okay. All right. Cremation with shipping to which city?
New Orleans. Louisiana. Mm-hmm.
Okay, one moment, please, Chad. Stay on the line. Let me
Okay.
transfer you over to the director who can assist you with that.
All right, thank you.
Thank you. Hello, Chad.
Yeah.
Thank you for holding. I do have the director, Carissa, on the line to further assist you.
Okay, thanks.
Thank you.
So my name is Carissa. I'm a senior director with Vallow System Mortuary and Cemetery. I understand that your uncle passed away.
Yes, and I'm just starting the process for the family. He didn't have many relatives. I'm his nephew. I live in Iowa. But what they
Sorry to
want
hear
to
that.
do it's sad to see him go. Yeah, I think he's going to the medical examiner. I don't know all the details, but what the family basically wants is just to have him cremated there in Chandler and then have its remains shipped to New Orleans. And we'll
Okay.
bill up the service later. So just trying to get a ballpark price.
Okay. So for a cremation, we are able to do our cremation for $1,695. Now, what that's going to include is the transportation into our care, the transportation to and from our crematory, our basic professional fees, as well as our crematory fee. Now, there's going to be a couple other charges there for you.
Okay.
So we are going to have death certificates, which are $20 a piece with a processing fee,
Okay.
a $15 permit fee,
All right.
and then we're able to do that transfer through the mail for you, and that's $150 fee for you.
Okay. Like UPS or something, I guess.
Okay.
So close, about 2,000 probably, kind of a ballpark, yeah.
Close to, yeah.
Okay. Well, that helps me a lot. I'm going to call one or two others, but I'll get back to you if we come that direction. Thank you so much.
You're
Oh,
welcome. If you need anything else, give me a call.
okay. Thank you.
All right. Thank you. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Claims Department, this is Robin. May I have the policy number?
Sure. It is
Are you calling in reference to a death claim?
yes.
Okay, one moment, please. May I have the name of the insured?
L. Charles Vallow.
And who am I speaking with?
This is Lori Vallow.
And your relationship to the insured?
He's my husband.
Okay, one moment. Okay, ma'am, I'm just going to need to ask you a few questions so that I can open the claim, and then I can go over the claim procedure with you and answer any questions that you may have afterwards.
That would be great.
Okay, first of all, may I have your daytime phone number, please?
Sure. It's 2.
And what was the date of Mr. Vallow's passing?
July 11th.
And what was the cause of his passing?
Well, he was shot.
Okay.
So I don't know how I want to put that.
Okay. All right. And I hate to ask,
don't-
but is it?
Yeah,
you can just say yes or no. Was it a homicide?
No, it was an accident.
An accident. Okay.
hmm
Okay. And what state did he pass away in?
Arizona.
Okay. Okay, just bear with me for one moment. I just need to pull up a few other things.
Okay.
Are you aware of who the primary beneficiary of the policy is?
It's me.
Okay. And may I have your, I'm sorry, one moment. My computer just went away for a second. Okay. And may I have your current mailing address?
Sure. It's 5531 South 4 FOUR Peaks PEAKS Place
Okay.
in Chandler, Arizona. And it's 85249.
Okay, ma'am. That is all the information I need to open the claim. What we will do now is review the policy and the file to confirm the beneficiary information and determine the claim requirements that we will need to settle this particular claim. Once we have completed our review, we will prepare a claim packet to send to the named beneficiary once that has been confirmed. And the claim packet can either be mailed or emailed or faxed. How would you like to receive the correspondence?
Email would be great.
Okay, and what is your email address? .com. Okay. All right. So you should receive an email from our office within the next 3 to 5 business days or sooner. It will have the instructions listed. Once you receive the information, if you have any questions whatsoever, please don't hesitate to give our office a call, and then we can go from there. Okay. Is there anything I can help you with at this time?
That's it, I think.
Okay, ma'am. Well, I'm very sorry for your loss. You take care of yourself.
Thank you.
Okay. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Thank you for calling Legal in General. My name is Kevin. May I have your policy number?
Kevin, my name is Charles Vallow. I'm the insured and the agent. I don't have it. I'll give you my social. Can you please give me the policy numbers? I'm doing a beneficiary change.
Okay. What's your social, please?
As well.
Okay. What's your full name?
Leland Charles Anthony Vallow, or L. Charles Vallow.
Okay. Hold on a second, please. Okay. Verify your date of birth. Address. Your old address. Mm-hmm. Okay. Wait a second. You said, what's the house number again?
3688.
No, that's not what I have as a previous address.
Okay, the J Place?
No.
I don't know what you
Yeah.
have.
I have to authenticate the call.
We're in Hawaii. We were in Hawaii. Was this one in Hawaii?
Okay. This is in Texas, so all I can tell you.
78746.
Okay. Now, what is your password? Just I have a password.
I don't have a password.
Okay. It's telling me that I need to authenticate a password, sir.
I don't have a password. I'm just changing my beneficiary.
Okay. Hold on a second, please. Mm-mm. It says that somebody you put in a password here, sir. So I can't proceed without the password being confirmed.
I had no idea.
No. No.
I don't know what I don't ever remember setting up a password ever.
Okay.
And I'm the agent and the insured.
Okay. Yeah, I would still need to verify that password no matter who you are, because we have to go ahead and.
I don't have a password. How do I get a new password when I never set up one? Can you please tell me that? I know you're doing your job. This is just frustrating for me. I need to change the beneficiary. How do I do it when I don't have a password? I've never set up one. I don't know how else to do one. What do I do? All I need is my policy number.
Okay. I can't send you anything until I actually get that verified.
So you can't. So I can't do anything with my policy. I could die today. You would give anybody the money because I don't have a password.
Well, no, that's not.
Tell me what to do to get this done.
Okay. Hold on 1 second for me, okay?
Thank you.
Thanks. All right. Thanks a lot for holding. I do appreciate your time. So this is the best I can do. And I'm sorry because a lot of people are in a meeting. I was trying to get you to somebody. So I'm going to mail a beneficiary form out, okay? And then you'll get that. Is there anything else?
Which address are you mailing it to?
Well, we can't change anything right now because you know.
You have 3300 BK Road, Suite 650.
That's the address that we authenticated you partially with, right?
Okay. And when did I set up a password?
Well, that was recent. It looks like on my note here.
I mean, how recent?
It looks like
6 months, 2 years?
2/20. No, February 20th.
Okay, somebody else is calling on my account. That's fraud.
I don't know, sir. I mean, that's the thing is that I don't know.
I do know. I haven't called in on this policy in a long time.
Yeah, if you have concerns about that, then, you know, you need to supply some form of proof or something. But yeah, that's, you know, I'll be able to do that. But you can request request in writing.
My wife left me 30 days ago. She's taken a ton of my money. I don't know what she's doing on this account, but it's fraud. I'm the guy. I'm Charles Vallow. I'm the insured and the owner of the policy. Correct? And I need to know what to do right now today to change my beneficiary to my sister.
So what you need to do, sir, is the following, okay? What I would recommend that you do is you send something in writing, letting us know in writing, and I'll give you a fax number or an email address, etc. You need to send something in writing and be as blatant as possible with your concerns, okay? I would be personal in saying that you feel like somebody is trying to take away your information and etc. And that you talk to me, my name's Kevin, and that I could not authenticate you or change your address because the password could not be changed. Now then what they'll do is they'll go back to the calls, okay, that were made recently. They'll go back to the calls that were made recently, and then they'll do an investigation on the trend to see if something like that was to happen. And
will they let me know?
Yeah, they'll let you know. You got to put your contact. You got to put your contact information in, etc., and then they'll let you know. Yes.
I'll put my new address. I'll put my new phone number.
Yeah.
And
email address.
Have not added a password.
Email address.
Have not added a password or anything to my account. Somebody else has been messing with my account. Please discontinue any use and speak only with Charles Vallow or KF Kathleen Ethel Woodcock, the owner and beneficiary. Like that?
Yeah, right. And then you want to mention my name, but you spoke to Kevin and he could not authenticate me.
What's your last name, Kevin?
Della Rosa, DELAROSA.
Could not authenticate password.
I'm sorry?
Okay, I put on there that Kevin Della Rosa could not authenticate password.
Yeah, password that was listed on the account. And you're requesting to have an investigation done because you feel like somebody is trying, if somebody, you have to be personal. You have to say, I think you just used the word your ex-wife or your wife is trying to take away and you say a brief synopsis that, you know, she's
I need
taking
to have an
your money.
investigation done.
Yeah, because you fear your wife is trying
Our
to.
password was authorized in this account, and I did not do it.
Yeah, but don't just leave it like that, because, you know, you just told me that it was your wife. If you feel like that's something personal, then you need to say that so that we can go ahead and put this under investigation and review. People will go back and call and review calls that were made before to see what happened. But
Okay.
we'll just leave it like that in the air, because
And I'm going to email it. I'm going to fax it today, or can I email it?
yeah, I can give you an email or a fax.
Give me an email. I'll
Okay.
do this right now.
Yeah, customer service at bannerlife.com. That's customer service at bannerlife.com.
Thank you.
Yeah, thanks for calling Legal in General, and enjoy your day, sir. I'm sorry about that.
Appreciate it. Bye.
But
Thank you for calling Legal in General. My name is Pam. Can I have your policy number?
Pam, I'm the agent and the owner of the policy insured. Name is Charles Vallow. He is in Victor, ALLOW, social. Tell me when you're ready.
I'm ready. Okay. Okay, so you're calling, whose social is that?
It's mine, the owner, and the agent.
Okay. Charles. Can I have your mailing address, please? Let me just check. You've changed it with a customer service representative?
Yes, ma'am. This morning, about more than an hour ago.
Okay. Now, did you change it as an agent or as a policy owner? I'm not seeing.
Both.
Do you know who you spoke to?
I didn't write it down, ma'am. I realized I had to. Usually when I call, you guys take care of it.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I'm just trying to see if that was passed. Let me just see. One moment.
Well, here's my question. We'll go back
Okay.
to that, the address.
Okay.
In a minute. I got on my banking statement, it says stop payment reviewed, item paid, Banner Life, 50750. Why would a stop payment be put on that? Who did that?
Okay. No, stop payment on.
The premium payment, the automatic, the EFT.
It's set to draft. It just drafted on February 15th. It's going to draft again on March 15th.
But why does it say on the banking statement, stop payment reviewed?
I don't have an answer for you on that. Yeah, I don't have an answer for you because that one, there's nothing noted here to stop payment. It's very everything.
We're in good shape. We're good. I appreciate your time. Thank you very much.
All right, sir, but your address, do you want me to
Okay.
Because what we have here, let's see, the Bees
My
Cove
business
Road.
address is my business address is. Okay. My home address, I have two homes. My home address is in Gilbert, Arizona.
Okay, so all correspondence are going to go to the 3300 B Cove Road. If I change it, all yours as an agent will go to that address too.
That's fine. I still get mail to both places.
Okay, all right, you're all good then.
Okay.
All right, thank you.
Thank you very much. I've got. Is there any kind of identity lock or something I can put on my anybody that calls in on my policy so I can? I'm changing the insured to my sister for my special needs son as administrator. Can I put a lock or something, a code they have to give if anybody calls to ask about my policy? Is that possible? Will you guys do that?
Right, so I can put a special password, so you have to remember that because Every time you call, you have to repeat that. All right. All right. Let me have your
Could it be a 4-digit number? Or 5-digit?
Absolutely.
And you give no information to anyone that doesn't have that password.
Absolutely. That's what that's there for. So every time you call,
Awesome. Thank you.
Okay. You have a great day. Thank you.
Thank you for your help. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Thank you for calling Legal and General America. This is Lakshmi speaking. May I have your policy number, please?
I don't have a policy number. I'm the policy owner. I'm the agent and policy owner.
Okay.
I give my socials for.
I'm speaking to Mr. Charles Vallow.
That's just me. Just can you email me a beneficiary change form, please? And tell me who the beneficiaries are on the policy now.
Okay, let me pull the policy first. Hold on for a few seconds. So the primary beneficiary, can I also verify your address?
Pardon me?
Can I verify your address? What was your previous address?
Place, Queen Creek, Arizona, 85142.
We have your Austin address still.
Austin, Texas, 78746. Can you change it to the Arizona address, please?
Okay. But since you are also an agent, you need to send that information to our licensing department, and you can email it to them or fax it to them. I can give you their information.
That's fine. Can you just email me a beneficiary change form is all I need on my policy.
Can I get your email
the policy number, charles.vallow, first name dot last name at gmail.com.
Okay. Okay, I just emailed you the form. You should be receiving that in a few seconds.
Sure. Thank you very much. Can you notify? Appreciate it. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.